I'm so excited because I feel like we're getting to document this beautiful unfolding and evolution. And if you help them to understand it and you reveal the mystery behind it to where they're feeling like they're owning their bodies and they're the captains of their own ships, all of a sudden they can't wait to do it.
Eileen's program really helps them understand it from the inside out, as she says. Not just the picture of what you should look like, but how are you actually doing it. It's extremely innovative the way she does it, and I've seen amazing results.
It is different, innovative, and it's something that I had never heard of before I came to the studio. It's helped me realize where my real turnout is and where my real placement is.
She teaches us how to refine our movement. You learn what muscles you need to be using and what muscles you need to not be using, and it helps you pinpoint those muscles.
These kids are learning it so young that it's opening up a whole new world to them. They've really started to lengthen and use their muscles the proper way.
Whenever I'm doing a turn on stage, I think of when we do our turning exercises, and every time I spot, I say to myself, 1, 1, 1. I always hear that voice playing in my head.
On stage or in other classes, when we do our leaps, I always think in the back of my head, I hear, fluffy butt, squeeze your fluffy butt, to be able to jump up really high.
This group of kids that are coming out of this program, they really can stop and look at themselves and say, okay, this is why I'm doing this, because they do know where their body placement should be.
It's no secret that Eileen helps dancers in their technique. She does a really good job of reaching all of her students, whether it's 5 people or a big, huge room packed with people. She's not just teaching them, but she's putting it on them. That's been a treat for me as a choreographer to work with kids who've trained under her.
After working with Miss Eileen, my movement it's easier. I can slowly move and think about what I'm doing and think about the different parts of my body that are moving.
We choose to bring Miss Eileen in when we can have her. She is different, but she also incorporates that traditional style of teaching, that accountability that she demands from her students, the focus that she demands from her students. I think she makes lasting impacts on the students that she teaches.
She teaches me about every part of it, and I do it all together. So they're all working together to do one thing.
We love her ways, and so we want to adopt as many of those as we can. Her energy is unmatched. Her knowledge, the wealth of knowledge that she brings, and teaching at so many different places, and then, her own personal experience as a dancer. I think all of those things are pretty priceless.
When you can give a child an experience, a very immediate experience of struggling through something and coming out the other side almost instantaneously, it's very profound. They're going to struggle, they're going to work, and it's going to click.
It's not something that you're going to get at any other convention, that's for sure. It's showing you where to find it. It's showing you how to use it. It's magical in a way.
Now, pull them back. Did you feel them rotate under? That was excellent.
Yes. Our kids love her. She very much gets on their level and does it in a way that they can understand.
One more time. Oh my gosh, who's a new woman? And the crowd roared!
We're talking 8-year-olds that were engaged the entire time.
You don't just point for pretty, you point for
At convention, for kids to be saying that their favorite class was ballet is awesome. And the teachers in the room are learning just as much as the kids are learning. She looks up and looks at the teachers in the room and says, teachers, if you're having a hard time with this is the exercise that will help them find this or help them fix that.
Most of dancing is so visceral, right? It's body stuff. If you don't understand where things are coming from, you do not have the power to direct them where you want to go. We think if we can throw them stuff in the head, it's enough. It's not enough.
So we just filmed our power dance technique class at CLI Studios. I thought it was really cool. I liked how we took the time to slow down.
I learned so many new things that I get to take home with me now.
At first, I thought that these moves were going to be really easy, but when I did them, they were really hard.
Yeah.
Finding out where everything comes from.
I could really feel all of my muscles working.
I've never really worked my turnout. I've never really worked on my shoulders, and now I have so many new exercises that I can now do to make everything better.
It is a deep and dimensional fast track, and it's going to give them everything that we really want for them. Not just the leaps, not just the legs, not just the turns, but we're giving them all the spaces in between.
5, 6, 7, hit it.